Hi, it's Amy Thomson with Create, Build, Inspire. Today I'm here with Elvira Hopper, who is a miracle mindset coach, and she's also a fantastic singer, artist, and she has a lot of other creative gifts. I'm going to turn this around so that we get to meet her right now. Good morning, Elvira. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Amy?
Good. So what is it that you love to do?
Oh, what do I love to do? Well, there's a lot of things I love to do. I was just asked this question by Stedman Graham, Oprah's man, not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. And we were at an event and he asked me to name off all the things that I love. And I would say that, well, first of all, I love myself, which is really interesting. Somebody just said on Facebook, if I asked you all the things that you love, how long would it take you to name yourself? And I thought that was really powerful. So you know what? Whenever people ask me what I love now, I'm going to say myself first. Because you know what? Self-love is the key to everything.
It's the most important.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to put that in. But of course, I love God and I love my family and et cetera, et cetera. But one of the things that I'm really passionate about, and I actually got to do for Stedman that day, is I love to sing jazz. So I've loved singing my whole life, but in the last 3 years, I've become a professional jazz singer. And it's simply because I put my practice into actual play, and so I became professional. So now I get paid to sing. And I just did a gig last Sunday at the Jazz Bistro, and we're going to record a live album on October 16th at the Jazz Bistro. So if anybody wants to come out, would love to see them there. And yeah, so I mean, I'm living the life of my dreams. So I'm a huge believer. You got to live the life of your dreams, and you have to impact the world with your unique legacy.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one of you, Amy, and so you are going to make a difference on the planet that only you can.
I got that.
Yeah, you got that very strong. And there's only one of me, and I'm going to make a difference as only I can. And everybody else that's watching this video.
That's right. That's the whole reason I'm doing this.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, live the life of your dreams, serve the world with your unique legacy, and that's what I'm about. And yeah, so I love singing jazz. I love to create jewelry. There's a few pieces there. You're wearing some.
Yeah.
There's some there. So yeah, that's how I stay creative, because when you're in a creative mode, you're in a high vibration and you attract more high vibe things. And that's really the miracle mindset right there. If you can live in a high vibration, you will attract amazing things to you. And miracles happen every day. Like my clients say, Elvira, miracles are now commonplace. And I'm like, yes, you go, boy. You go, girl. I coach both men and women. So it's amazing. It really is.
Good. Can you sing us a little song right now? Do you mind?
Okay, well, I guess, what should I do for you? Here I am in my kitchen, no music. What if I do the song I sang for Stedman, Summertime, since we're right at the tail end of summertime. This is Labor Day weekend.
Sounds perfect.
All right. So I'll do a little summertime for you. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma, she's so good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
That's so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
That's awesome. I know I was talking to you earlier, and I know that when I brought in one of the pictures that I had done, you jumped all over it, got really excited. And then I mentioned the campaign that we're doing, the Prince for Praise, that's helping a lot of people. What we're doing right now is really helping 10,000 kids to love themselves through the use of our affirming arts.
Oh, I love it.
But when I happened to bring in this picture for Elvira as a gift, she just went nuts for it. So do you mind if we can show the picture and then you can share your thoughts on what we're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Can I bring it over here?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Great.
Because I also know that you had said that you had been through a lot of even adult bullying and stuff.
I did,
so these things that people say to us, they stick with us through our entire lives, and sometimes we get impacted by people even when we are adults. There's a lot of elder abuse now.
Well, that's it.
Right?
And I want to say that bullying will happen your whole life into seniors. Like you go into senior homes and there's people being bullied there. You can't sit with us or whatever, that kind of, high school bullying has happened in the senior homes, right? So my message is about helping people to not show up as victims, therefore they will never be bullied. So when I realize that, I'm being bullied here and I'm being bullied here, how many fingers do I have pointing back at me? 6. So therefore, I was showing up in a way that I was being bullied. I had a sign that said, "Kick me" on my back, and people were kicking me. Well, now those 2 people that bullied me, they now respect me. And I'm super grateful for having gone through that experience, though, because I'm now writing a book called Change Your Vibe, Change Your Life. And it's to help youth primarily. It's going to be for everyone, because everyone can be bullied, but especially youth, because I'm giving them more tools to help them with their mindset so that they don't show up as victims.
Right.
And so that is the power behind like the work that I'm doing. Love Your Vibe is all about don't show up as a victim, you won't be kicked. And because everything out there is like, don't bully, be nice. And that's great. Compassion is wonderful, but why don't we arm kids with the ability to not show up as a victim so that they don't get kicked? Because it's the law of attraction. If you show up in a low vibration, you're a crap magnet. You show up in a high vibration, you're a miracle magnet. Simple as that.
Exactly. And I didn't get that when I was younger, but when I grew older, I learned that, and that's why I do these works. This is a butterfly, and it's based on transformation. And it's all about teaching self-love and respect, because if you don't love yourself deep down and you don't understand how amazingly powerful you are in your gifts, nobody else will. Exactly. And I used to hear that from people who were older than me when I was a kid. I had no idea what they were talking about. So the artwork is designed for people to just look at and read something, and no matter what state you're in, there's something in the artwork that's going to resonate with you and bring you to a higher level. Yeah. So it's all about frequency and vibration.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what Love Your Vibe is about. Yeah. So it's about sharing that with kids and letting them know that they have that power within them to vibrate higher and attract better things. We don't teach this in school, so I believe it's important. We need to do it in other ways. So you're doing it, and I congratulate you. I'm doing it in my way as well.
Congratulations.
And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is so beautiful, Amy. Thank you so much.
No problem.
This is amazing.
I have a couple quick questions for you before we go. If you were to give, I'm going to take this out of the way for you too. If you were to give any advice to people who either wanted to be a singer or follow their vibe.
Yeah,
I know it's raising your vibration. I know we just went through that. But if you were to give advice on singing or something that you love, what would you give?
Well, I would say do it, take it to the next level. Like I used to be, I've sung my whole life. I was singing. My mom said, before you were talking, you were singing. So I've loved it my whole life. And so for many years, I just sung and I sung and I sung. And then karaoke became really popular. And I started doing that all the time. And people, I think, got tired of hearing me sing because I wasn't necessarily the best singer on the planet. And I'm still not now. But the fact is that I just wasn't doing it properly. I wasn't holding my breath properly. I wasn't doing it in the right way. So I just said, you know what? I'm getting tired of being told to shut up, because I karaoke'd like every weekend and people are like, okay, enough with the karaoke. So I said, I love this too much. I'm going to start getting better at it. So I took lessons. And now I don't get told to shut up anymore. So it's hilarious because when you take yourself more seriously, the rest of the world does too. So that's my advice: is if you love something, get some education in it, like read books on it, take a course, whatever. I took private music lessons for over 10 years, and now I'm confident to stand on a stage, and I get paid to do it. So how cool is that, right?
That is amazing.
Yeah. So that's my advice. Just keep getting better at it. Keep sharpening the saw. That's what was the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People? Stephen Covey, he talked about sharpening the saw. So just making yourself better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. And anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
What else do I want to say? Oh, just, you know what? Enjoy whatever it takes for you to be in a high vibration where you're happy. You got to do. And as long as you're not hurting anybody, just take care of yourself and your joy. Raise your vibration, because when you do, people around you respond differently to you. You get better opportunities. You get little miracles happen every day because you're happy and you're in a high state of joy and love and gratitude. Those are high vibe places. So I encourage everybody to just do what it takes to get in that place and do it as often as you can.
Perfect. Thanks, Elvira.
Thank you, Amy.
This is the part of the video I come around. This is Amy Thomson with Elvira Hopper, and this message is brought to you today by Affirming Arts and the butterfly.
Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Mwah.